Hey everybody, Dauntless here, and welcome back to another part of Donald Dowell and the Ghost of Barker Manor. Now, I am still going to be doing my terrible accent and everything, but I am really looking forward to seeing how this goes. And apparently, I need to get myself over there, which should help because there's a taxi driver right here. A taxi driver does not look anything like a taxi driver. It depends on where you're from. I bet in New York they all look like that. You do not look anything like a taxi driver. Actually, I'm a carpenter. I'm here instead of my cousin since he's sick. Why are taxis yellow? Why is the sky blue? That's the only way they can be spotted by old Daltonians. Do you know how to use the meter? What is a meter? Perfect! I need to go somewhere. Can you take me there? It depends on how much money you have, and I don't accept antebellum bills. That's no problem. My darn wife gives me 100 euros per month. Okay, give me the address. Give me a minute. Sometimes my memory plays tricks on me. Don't worry, buddy. I'll be waiting for you to be ready. Can you take me here? Barker Manor, Blacktown, Derry County. It's quite far from here. I can take you there for 50 euros. But, needless to say, off the meter, do we have a deal? No way! I might be old, but I'm not bonkers. And besides, I'm not even all that old. You must use the meter. As you wish. Jump in. Oh, this guy's not smart. He nearly got a really cheap trip, but... Foreboding clouds. The weather's getting worse. Yeah. Typical Irish weather. Yep. Conversational, ain't he? May I ask you a question? Go ahead. I noticed the meter says 60. 60 what? Cents? No. Euros. Ah? Ah, well, here we are at Barker Manor. We've arrived. I can see that. You owe me 100 euros. 100 euros? That is outrageous! Hey, you told me to use the meter. But I have got nothing but 100 euros. None of my business. Yeah. I see. Here you are. Thanks. Anyway, enjoy your stay at Barker Manor. Lightning for emphasis. Pardon? That deafening noise covered everything, so I did not hear that last bit. I said, enjoy your stay at Barker Manor. I got it. So this is Barker Manor. And he's gone. He didn't even give me the receipt. It says Barker Manor. That deafening noise must be a game bug. I've always liked fourth wall breaking. Anyway, as I was saying, Barker and so on, 5-star hotel. It's an ordinary entry phone. I don't see anything supernatural about it. I'm Mr. Delano's assistant.
Fine! I'll open the gate in a minute.
That was simple enough. Ominous. Ooh. Are you sure he's going to help us? I hope so. He might be a decrepit old man, but he looks quite hale. Ah! These seem like rather nice poltergeists. 2 initials are carved above the entry door. Perhaps they stand for Barker Manor. I had it coming. Or it could be bowel movement. Okay, so now that I have areas I can walk around, I'm gonna go about this again a little more straightforward. Hail! Good evening, my name is Dowell, and I am Delano's new assistant. Very well, we have been waiting for reinforcements. I am Theodore Coleman, the hotel manager. Conan isn't Conan the Barbarian. I am Coleman, not Conan. Plus, I am not a barbarian. I come from Transylvania. Oh dear, a barbarian from Transylvania. I'll tell you once, I won't tell you twice. My name is Coleman! Okay, I got it. I'm not bonkers, Mr. Conan. Let's get down to brass tacks. I urgently need to speak to Mr. Delano. I think I'm switching between Delano and Delano. Actually, I haven't seen him for a while. He must be investigating somewhere. Roger that. I'm going to go get him. Fine. I'll be in my office if you need some help or any kind of information. Right. So, keep up the good work. Thank you. See you later, Mr. Cayman. Just walk away. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Oh, yeah. Well, now I gotta go find this guy, right? A mere daub of a painting. Perhaps it portrays one of the Barkers. An ancient and dusty chandelier. Staring at flowers is easy. Raising them to fruition is the hardest part. Mine always dry up. An ancient pendulum clock. It is not working. It is stuck on 610. Let's remember that. 610. That might come in useful. It says guest book. Let's read a random comment. We had a fantastic honeymoon here, thanks to the hotel staff. Signed, Guybrush and Elaine. Oh, Monkey Island reference! Let's read a random comment. The weekend we spent here lit our fire again. Signed, George and Nico. Not sure if that's a reference, but I don't recognize it. Our stay has been deadly fun. Signed, Manny and Glotus. That sounds familiar, but again, I have a terrible memory. We had a great time here. Max is so sorry for damaging the room. Signed, Sam. Oh, Sam and Max. I do know that one. This is all reference to other adventure games. This must be that Irish place Laverne's mom and dad always talked about. Gorgeous, signed Bernard, Hokey, and Laverne. Was that Day of the Tentacle? We received a warm welcome, but the room was Siberian cold. Signed Kate and Oscar. Such a comfy hotel. I'm going to recommend it to all my friends. To Cherry, I've left a note with my number in your coat. Signed, call me. Signed, L. Laffer, Leisure Suit Larry. Man, there's a lot of these in here too. Oh, there's a lot. Okay. Let's go play with the bell. Are you satisfied now? Actually, I'm not. My apologies. What a stupid idea to come up with. Could you tell me where Mr. Delano is? I haven't seen him since last night. He might be in his room. He still has his key. Perhaps Ernie's meatloaf was too much for him. Our cook is famous for his side effects. Oh, this is great! Could you tell me Delano's room number? The computer doesn't work. However, I found a way to unerringly remember the number of each room. Oh. Which is? You just multiply each guest's surname letters by the street number of the manor, and then you divide the product by the number of sheep grazing in the adjoining lawn, and then you raise the result to the power of the inverse fourth root of the manager's age. Okay. I guess the pen doesn't work either. I cannot calculate that. Could you help me? Sure. 106. Room 106. Thanks. Are you free next Saturday? Wow. No, I'm having a slow dinner with Methuselah. I'm pretty sure he's a friend of yours. Oh, dude. Impossible. That doesn't sound like an Irish name. Hey, I just realized she was referring to my age. Do you like your job? Of course, I've always dreamt of working in an old haunted mansion shrouded in mist. I sense sarcasm. Tell me about the manor. How come it has been turned into a hotel? The manor once belonged to the Barkers, a noble family now faded. In order to pay back the money they owed to the creditors, they sold it to a company which owns several luxury hotels, keeping only a small percentage of the property. Oh wait, I think I just did that. Oops! Oh! So what is the deal with the ghosts? They disappear before paying the bill. Also, they scare customers to death, but that's only trivial. Oh, well, you know, scaring stuff to death, you know, not paying the bill. Where are the guest rooms? The guest rooms are on the first floor. The staircase behind you leads to them. Enough talk. I'm gonna go ghost busting. Alright, up the stairs then, let's go. And he's in 106. Ooh, nice statue. It represents a naked, legless, beheaded woman whose arms have been cut off. Luckily, Peggy has not been here. Whoa. The plaque says, Benjamin Barker. He died in 1887 from dysentery. Benjamin Barker. Why does that sound familiar? Oh! I know what it is. Sweeney Todd! Sweeney Todd's real name was Benjamin Barker. Right? I'm almost positive. Yeah, I start talking about my bad memory and then I remember something like that. An ancient pendulum clock. It's not working. It is stuck on 2 o'clock. So this is 2. The one downstairs is 610. There definitely is a lot fewer things to look at here, which actually streamlines the whole thing a lot. An awful bronze statuette. The plaque says, Sir William Barker, he died in 1879 while he was playing chess. One move away from checkmate. Aww. And here's the room. The door is locked. I cannot hear anything through the door. Perhaps Delano is not in his room, or he might have fainted. I need to find out more. Alright. The game is afoot. Staff only. Staff only. It must be a closet or a storeroom. Well, let's find out. Oh, it's locked. Well, fine. The door to the attic, nothing supernatural about it. The door is locked. Darn it. Alright. Maybe the lady at the desk can get me a key. Oh, there's no speed travel. I mean, I'm having to... When I play adventure games, I'm gonna have to remember this isn't the journey down, because that one had a double-click speed travel thing. They're starting to put that more and more in adventure games, I've noticed. And it's starting to become a habit where I'm, like, double-clicking to get places. I'm not sure if it's a good thing, though. I guess it's not too bad, just sometimes you can kind of... It's kind of a balance. I don't know if it breaks immersion too much for me, but maybe a little bit, sort of. Okay. I need to go to the attic, but the door is locked. Why do you have to go to the attic? Shouldn't you be asking about room 106? It's locked for safety's sake. May I have the key? Unfortunately, you do not have. I do not have it. You should ask Mrs. Jefferson, our cleaning woman. She's the one who has it. Alrighty then. And where can I find Mrs. Jefferson? Oh, she's not here at the moment. She had to go on an errand. However, I'm sure you can talk to her later. Okay. Why can't I ask for a way to get into the guy's room? Alright, I'll, Oh, excuse me. I have nothing. I have no money or anything. So, she doesn't have the key. Wait, what did he... I'm gonna... Again, this is where my memory dies. Okay, so she's not here right now. Let's check the manager. Maybe the manager can give me a hand. Come in! And of course my voices are going to get all mixed up. Excuse me, sir. Where are you? In the coffin? Hello again, Mr. Dowell. My apologies. I was having a rest. It's an old Transylvanian tradition. I suppose you're here for your investigation. Feel free to do whatever you need to. I'm here to answer any questions you might have. Dentures? My. They look like dentures. Their canine teeth are rather long and sharp. Hey! Don't touch my dentures! Excuse me, Mr. Conan. Coleman! What? What did I say? Ask away. I'm looking for Delano. Do you know where I could find him? I am seriously mixing that up every time, I think. I haven't asked him for a while. I don't know. You'd better ask the receptionist. The hall gives me the creeps. And you haven't seen the rest of the manor yet. I mean, its rooms are very draughty. I haven't been in any of the rooms yet.
I repeat, you haven't seen the rest of the manor yet.
Bad news for my arthritis. Tell me about the manor. How come it has been turned into a hotel?
The manor once belonged to the Barkers, a noble family. Its last descendants, the brothers Mortimer and Timothy Barker, had to sell the property to a company which owned several luxury hotels in order to clear their debts of honor. They kept only a small percentage of the property.
What is the deal with the ghosts?
They suddenly show themselves at any time, be it night or day, and they scare our guests to death. And then furniture floating in the air, inhuman screams down the corridors, TV signals coming and going, and documentaries are replaced by reality shows.
Oh, that is the worst. Oh my goodness. Like, I'll watch any good documentary. I actually have a couple of them I especially enjoy, but oh, you keep those reality shows away from me. Have you ever tried to turn these ghosts into a tourist attraction? Something like, come and visit the haunted manor.
Indeed, we have tried, but nowadays no one cares about ghost stories and old Irish manors.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, nowadays teens drool over charming and stylish vampires. The gloomy kind are brawny werewolves hanging out conveniently naked and showing their muscles.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Twilight reference. How old are you?
You're trying to solve the formula of our guest room numbers, aren't you? I can't tell you anything. You know, privacy and all that.
Who's the man in the portrait? Oh, over on the left side. I'll look at that soon.
The man in the portrait? He's Bram Stoker, one of my favorite writers. Abraham Bram Stoker is...
Oh, I just picked this up.
His masterpiece is Dracula, a vampire story published in 1897. He was inspired by Arminius Vambé, a Hungarian professor who had... Okay, blah, 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 talking about Bram Stoker's Dracula, which is a fantastic movie, by the way.
Starring one of my favorite actors is Dracula. Not at all. A portrait of Bram Stoker, a famous Irish writer. I didn't know he was Irish. Hey, that's kind of cool. You learn something new every day. It cannot be dismantled, nor was it... Oh, it was not made in Sweden. Ah, and I know that joke because I used to live, like, literally within a few blocks of an IKEA. Tomato juice makes me What? Hypochlorhydria. I have no idea what that is. Hypochlorhydria. Alright! Anything else I can ask you there, sir? Excuse me, Mr. Condor.
Coleman!
Wait, what did I... Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so I got dentures. Let's see how we use these things. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try and go in the other rooms because I did try that, and I feel like it's trying to hint at me that I can go into those, like I was able to before. Looked. What did you expect? I don't know. One of them to be unlocked. I expect nothing at all from anybody, including myself. Why do you think I do these accents? Ah, somebody's got to have left this thing unlocked. Why did I do such a stupid thing? It's not Day of the Tentacle. Ah, I actually have not. I played it a little bit, but I've never beaten it once. Nose itch, nose itch. Yeah, I played that one, but I never really beat it. I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of that level of open worldness in an adventure game. I mean, it's a good concept, it's pretty cool, but I just think that there's way too much I could... This is... Yeah. I could probably figure it out, it's not really a style I'm too interested in. Alright, well, let's just explore the manor and see what pops up. Why do I have these dentures? It's a denture cleaning solution. A glass filled with denture cleaning solution Mr. Kuman used to use on his sharp canine dentures. Kuman. Restaurant, pub. More paintings. The plaque says, Alfred Barker, architect. He died in 1921 after being struck by a beam. The plaque says, Countess Mildred Barker. She died in 1940 of old age. He got killed by a beam. Okay, this guy. The plaque says, Count Theodore Barker. He died in 1785 after being thrown to the ground while riding a horse. That's unfortunate. The plaque says, Professor Henry Barker. He died 1856 after being struck by a lightning bolt. Ah, shocking. The plaque says, Admiral Sebastian Barker. He died at sea in 1890. Let's go to the pub. Ooh, toilet! Let's plug something. I can't answer yet. Sorry. My phone is ringing. The door is locked. I better not touch it. I have already messed around with toilet paper enough today. Fine. Besides, I'm wondering... Oh, okay. Mirror, mirror of the howl, who's the smartest of them all? Donald Dowell! Okay! Our mirror is talking to us, folks! The plaque says, John Barker, known as the Drunkard, he died in 1925 after drinking a bottle of vinegar he had mistaken for Porto. A bottle of vinegar? You can die from that? Oh, a payphone. And seeing as how I have no money at all. A movie poster for Young Frankenstein. I have always hated black and white movies. Oh, I kind of like them. The plaque says, Professor Barnabas Barker graduated in chemistry. He died in 1887 after drinking a solution of hydrofluoric acid he had mistaken for lemonade. Ooh. Ooh, wine cellar! Let's raid it! It says wine cellar. Locked. Fine, I'll just go over here then. Darts without darts. A typical pub stool, and there's only one of them. He has an eye patch. Maybe he was a pirate. Hail! Hi, dude. I'm Fred. You're in the right place to get drunk. I know I have to do some people without the accent. May I have a soft drink? Shiver me timbers, are you kidding me? We don't serve soft drinks here! No sissy drinks here, only claps of thunder! May I have a glass of liqueur? Beer, scotch. Beer. Some ID, please. You're IDing me? Have you seen this, dude? Pardon? That's right, I need to see some ID, so I can verify you're of legal drinking age. He's 80 years old! You're carding me? I'm 80 years old, can't you see I'm elderly? I'm not falling for your tricks! You teens are always up to something. I know you lot, you're great at disguising yourselves. Are you bonkers? I'm sorry, no ID, no beer. This is ridiculous. Alright, that is the 30-minute mark. Apparently my guy does not look of
regular drinking age. You know, at some point, I might think of that as a little bit of a compliment if it wasn't so ridiculous. But, it's very interesting, and there's a lot of area to explore, I think. I'm starting to suspect this is a fairly large map. There is a lot of detail with those pictures, and I'm starting to find there's some things in this game that you look at in its flavor text, but there's some of it, but not a lot of it. So I'm wondering if there's something about those portraits that I'm going to have to remember, and especially the clocks, them being stopped at different times. So I guess we'll see what happens. I will probably, this will probably be the only other video I put up today. I'm only going to do only a couple at a time. I'll try and get the next couple of videos up soon. I'm not going to give any specific time because, again, I end up getting distracted and stuff happens, and then I become lazy and sit around and do nothing and procrastinate. So I'll try not to do that. That way I can at least say I'm not lying. If all else fails, just change the just change your what do you call it? If you can't keep your if you can't keep your word, just change your word, right? No. I'll try and get it up as soon as I can. But thanks, everybody, for checking it out. And I really am enjoying this. This is a great sense of humor to this game. Thanks again. And I look forward to playing more of it. Until then, though, you all have a great rest of your day.